Hello. It's been a little while, so I'm going to have to figure out where I am in this game still, so let's get back into it.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. With Poe and Monroe.
Yeah, bit of audio started there. Well, let's keep. No, okay. Let's just move into the next chapter. That's fine.
Have holes in them. So
yep. We'll start off with the chief. Hopefully, we can get a bit of a recap of where we are.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Is it Jason? Anyway, right. What have you got on rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky. That's his real name. And no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Really? You're telling me his real name isn't actually Rain? I'm shocked. What is that number? 4100 3850 12. I should have probably wrote that down. But I'm making a video, I can always check it. Yeah, I'll be back. Right, what did you... Oh, sorry, what did he do? What did Rain do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
I'm very aware of that. I came in for it. Okay, so what do we know overall?
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bromman Castle has one. Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Okay, let's
explain.
Head on out.
Why it's heavy? It's in fact an Egyptian moor.
Let's go visit these people before we go back to the guest house.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
I mean, incredible. This is your house? I mean, is it mine now? Anyway, okay. Let's visit Zach, I guess. Ugh. God, that look on his face. Where are you going to be the next few hours?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realise I was under house arrest.
You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
No. Those are definitely some shoes. Anyway, let's go.
Could be combat.
Maybe they're hugging?
Ellis. Okay, apparently I have much to say to Ellis. Now let's visit the mysterious Poe.
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
That is not a voice that matches that face. That's Surprising. Okay. Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Is she dating anyone?
I believe not. She has a big heart, and in my opinion, opens it too easily.
Would you say anyone hated Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Poe and Monroe?
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, Detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
I mean, I've heard it, but I was just checking. However, what is the Free Radio Project? I've not heard about that.
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor's surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
I wonder why you'd want radios in so many places. She's forcing people to listen to you?
That's cynical, Detective. Not at all. We aren't the only show on the radio.
I'm very cynical, you'll learn that about me. Do you know Dorota Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
As stupid as this is going to sound, a tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman are you talking about?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Okay, tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
I mean, it was a month named after Emperor Augustus, right? But, no, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
No, okay, I'm fine with him telling his story. What really happened then?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate.
Okay.
But she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Okay, where is this mass grave?
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet.
Or possibly even under the guest house. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Oh, let's leave you to your collar popping.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, Detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Okay. Some strange lights. I'm sure that will become relevant. I'm not going to go to the next chapter yet because I've still got guest house people to deal with. Okay, let's keep investigating.
Apparently, most people think it shows an erotic scene. This is one of many painted leaden plates from the Khazars, and as such, it's over 1,000 years old.
Okay, hello, Violet.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Why? Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Important news? What do you mean?
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be here. Do you know John Pope?
No.
From Poe and Monroe on the radio?
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Really? He didn't deliver a free radio too?
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Okay, Ellis said she gave you a free radio.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
I'm very suspicious of these radios all of a sudden. Remember anything else?
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Boomst. Where are you going with those scissors, Violet?
My head was screaming for me to go, to run. No one
Let's
saw me.
quickly go back to
Oh.
her.
It's you.
Yes, it's still me.
I was hoping it might be Zach.
No. Okay. Not
Someone
gonna
else's
not gonna mention the scissors.
But
Apparently not.
I couldn't.
Okay,
do it.
Bronwyn, hello.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
Oh, you look upset. Are you okay?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
No reason not to keep going and trying anyway. Anyway, I'm here and things have already changed.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
Did you keep an eye on Violet like I asked?
Yes. She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
Did she stab it with scissors? Sorry. How do you mean a monkey on her back?
I saw her get changed. She's
Ooh.
got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey.
Oh, you...
Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam?
She's literally got a monkey on her back. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Anything else?
Yes, I've managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been Googling Ellis Munro.
Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
It rings a bell, but... No. Sorry, Sam.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Twisted onto her side, but her upper body was twisted, with her back
Let's
flat
go see
on
my
the
girl
road.
Lexi. What did you find out from the Ouija board?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Unfinished business?
One woman was looking for her daughter, and there was a girl looking for her mum. It was awful. They were both there, but they couldn't see each other. I couldn't help them.
So, anything about the murders?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
I'll be fine. Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
A who? What? Petrov's what?
Lawrence Petrovsky? This may be a mistake, but let's go. It's Rain's real name.
I don't think so.
I mean, it is. Anyway, what can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Aren't you supposed to shuffle?
I shuffled before you got here. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
Maybe.
The Lovers. I did not expect that.
This is a fix.
It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally,
This is subtle.
the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
Let me think. Sure, let's go for it. She seems nice enough. It means I should ask you out on a date if we survive this, maybe? Perhaps?
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
You know. I am a shapeshifter. I am a detective. See you later, Lexi.
This should be a fun thing to explain. I pulled myself to my feet
Okay,
and headed
Mr.
towards the door,
Petrovsky,
ready to
let's
show the officers my
say
car
hello
and
to
prove
you.
that-
You're looking nervous. How do you catch a traveller?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them, continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you kill them?
Yes, but it kills the vessel too. So, you could have a traveller inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead.
Have you ever killed a traveller?
I'm not sure.
Okay, tell me about Lawrence Petrovsky.
Now that's someone I get mistaken for all the time. It's not me. Chief Dupont has made a mistake.
And the murdered girl?
I don't know what you're talking about, Detective.
Tell me about Hong Kong then.
It's a lovely place. It has the third most high-rise buildings of any city in the world.
I'll be back. We're not done here, Rain, if that is your real name.
Same material.
Oh, it must be bronze.
Okay, let's
I see, but it's small as well.
go to my room.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
But they already know that travellers exist. Anyway, let's start with Zach and go see Violet, see what her news was for him.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Now shows it's a Bronze Age amulet with 3 circles.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
Uh?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put 2 and 2 together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Well,
You're
a bit harsh.
spying on me.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. I'm done with you.
Good.
We've finished.
Nice.
Don't come back here again.
Burial ground called Saqqara.
Good.
This particular one has traces of
But
the
you
same
know I'm going to go
limestone.
back again. Oh, and she's gone. Damn.
Well,
Worth a try.
that's what the man down the pub told me.
Bronwyn, no.
Shop is now closed.
Rain, no.
Curiosity shop. Okay, so please explain.
Lexi, no.
Object is that you are holding.
I mean, it's very, very heavy.
Go Chief DuPont, no. Apparently
Right.
Zach is not very popular.
Guarding great-
Ellis, no.
Hmm.
Oh,
Good evening, Zachary.
okay. Ooh,
That's for being a creep with Alice. Now get out of my radio station.
I mean that's fair.
Only
I
thing I can see is maybe
I can't really
have-
complain about that. But let's go back. No, I can't really complain about that. He
You
probably
could- you
did
could do
deserve
that,
it.
But it's good house, kind of the household item.
I honestly.
Okay, let's get the Violet to go visit Zach.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
It is. But this particular mangle was used to crush 4 young women in Kiruna. And
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
You killed Dorota. You had sex with Dorota.
I absolutely did not.
Then what did happen?
She texted me to come over. Then she asked me to watch her play with herself from a distance. She likes people to watch, didn't you know? It's probably best if we didn't see each other for a while. You know where the door is.
What a
touching his spare
douchebag.
magazine. 9.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
I mean, you don't look tied up yet, but we'll
Slide
see.
the magazine into the Smith & Wesson.
Pope? Nope.
The cavalry's not coming. Jimmy's already dead. I am the
Okay,
cavalry.
let's work our way through.
Dr. Thatcher's black BMW.
Nothing for
Been
Bronwyn.
crushed against the concrete wall. It's
Rain, nothing. Probably gonna be
my
nothing the
limp
whole way
as
through,
direct
but
towards the exit ramp.
let's do my due
At the-
diligence. Oh, hello. Oh no, still nothing.
Apart from the outside world,
Fine.
and with my back against it.
Right, so what do I want to do here? I think we'll pop Rain around, see if we know anything about his
Hello.
name.
I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
There's no way I'm dying like that. No way.
Okay,
They
is it
fake.
the Violet?
Why do you think the killer's chosen Ellis?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm a redhead. I suppose I should feel left out.
I mean, he usually kills in threes, if I remember rightly, so you still might not be left out.
It was just a matter of time until she returns.
Bronwyn?
I wait.
It's getting closer, isn't it?
What's
I mean,
getting closer? Do you think this John Pope is involved? What's getting closer?
The event. Whatever's going to happen to Ellis. I can feel it.
Do you think this John Pope is involved?
I doubt it. As far as I know, they're live on air a lot of the time, and not sure he could have nipped out, murdered Dorota, and made it back for the news at 10.
So it could be him then?
No, she literally just said it probably couldn't. We'll ask the question anyway.
It could be anyone. It could be you, Ray.
And another. The seventh slows her
Well, that was
approach to a stagger. The
unenlightening.
eighth forces her to her knees. Just a few feet
Lexi?
down slope.
Hey.
Hello?
How's the Ouija?
Sam's asked if I can get anything else out of this. It's full of wit and repartee as per usual. Dead people have a lot of time on their hands.
I imagine. Okay, we'll see
My
you later
legs
then.
fail, and I slide my back against the steel.
Go
Jimmy
see the
has begun
chief,
false-
maybe? No. Apparently we won't go
What's
see the
left
chief.
is my salad.
Alice? No. Oh.
Rain, what an unexpected pleasure. Maybe you could help me with something.
Okay, so if he's the fortune teller who came and offered his services, he said he didn't catch a name, so he might be lying about that. But anyway,
Sure.
When you were here yesterday, you don't recall seeing a small green velvet pouch anywhere, do you?
No.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, keep your eyes peeled. The pouch contains Augustian gold coins, believed to have been part of Mary August's original hoard. Oh, sorry, you don't know the town's origin story, do you? Suffice to say, if you see them, please return them to me. They're in the pouch for a reason. If anyone comes into contact with them, bad things happen. I have to be on air in a minute. Another time, maybe?
What a time for company.
So remember,
Set up.
there was
Shot
gold
Vanessa. Now I was
coins
literally holding
in
a smoking
Dorota's
gun about to
mouth
get
when she was
caught.
found.
Wait a minute, I called towards the door. Think.
Anyway.
Quickly pulling out the desk drawers, I searched for some kind of solution. A pretzel, a postcard, a pair of pickle-shaped cufflinks.
Go to my room. Let's pick up O.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
Well, that was weird.
It's hot. Officer Peters looks me up and down.
Violet.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
I've just moved in next door.
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really? Anything I can help with?
No, not really.
Solar seconds. And then she
I
finds...
mean, it's worth a try.
Nothing.
Bronwyn. No.
There's across the back of my couch.
Come on, let's
Alpaca.
go, Rain. No.
She nods appreciatively. Mind if I try? I protest.
Lexi? No.
She's definitely sitting on Vanessa's bleeding body. She's armed, so I'll need to be
Okay, let's
quicker.
go see the chief. Nope. And Ellis, I
20
imagine,
blanks.
will have something to say.
John, I'm gonna be fine.
Oh,
She
okay.
continues. Why do you keep the quilt on it?
Well, that was
It
not
can
the
get
most
pretty dirty,
enlightening.
I reply. Oh, I'll bet it does.
Let's try this.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Yes, you are.
I'll get going then. Heading for the door, she turns around one last
Hey,
time.
Violet. Nope.
I'm really not supposed to say this, but the chief thinks...
Bronwyn? Nope.
Your head, you can't get them out. Well, if I hear something, I'll let you know.
Rain? No.
Not from an onomat. If you find one, shoot it. That's the only way to deal.
Well, this isn't very
With that,
enlightening
she's
chapter
gone.
so far.
I shut
Well,
the door
except
firmly
for
behind her
Zach.
and retrieve the gun firmly behind.
Chief, no.
No?
Oh.
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Nope. What do you mean?
Us. Our love. I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave her. I know I keep saying it, but this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me, no matter its length?
No.
Oh Christ.
Yes?
Yes?
Elle, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle.
Please don't try and kill me. Oh.
Will you marry me?
Christ. Yes?
Yes.
Elle, I love you.
This is...
You don't know how happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Okay.
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed. Another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
And keep moving forward and keep striving for
this was probably...
You're listening to Radio August.
This was probably not the best idea I've ever had.
Arms Wide, read by Adam Day.
Yeah, this might come to bite me in the arse, but...
Nighttime London
anyway.
sparkles. Arms wide, I dive from the...
I wonder if I... Let me just try and switch to Poe.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update.
And give
update.
Ellis some kind of
There's a
heads
blue
up.
steel dumpster at the back of the Dreamtime Hotel on 39.
Do I have the opportunity to propose?
How long have we been together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
No, I mean romantically. Do you want me to leave my wife?
I only want you to do what makes you happy. I'll be waiting for you either way.
Why didn't you tell me about Dorota?
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
That you were sleeping with her. I'm giving you a chance to tell me now.
Can't we talk about this another time? It's just that it's late, and I'm about to get murdered. I thought you'd come to put your arms around me and tell me everything was going to be all right.
We need to...
No, just give her a hug.
Stay at the radio, Poe. Sam's taking care of me now. I'm gonna be saved. Didn't you know? I love you.
I love you.
I mean, Sam's gonna try his best, but okay.
I arrived to a cacophony of traffic, stood upon the side of the Golden Gate Bridge, the sun sliding into the Pacific. The view is...
Right, try and get some information out of Rain.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe. Now, this is a particularly...
Anything for Violet?
Do you think you're a suspect?
Not that I know of. Chief Dupont asks me for favours, so I think I'd know.
Did Zach kill Dorota?
No. I saw Dorota look out of the window after he left.
Okay.
What do you think, Poe?
Yeah, I think it has several interesting elements.
It's going to be soon. Whatever happens to Alice, it will be soon.
How do you know it's going to be soon?
Ominous.
I can sense it. Are you not picking anything up, Lex? There's a traveller nearby.
No. How do you know all this?
Mescaline mainly, but I don't recommend you try it. Do you really want to hear this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
At uni, I read a book by Aldous Huxley called The Doors of Perception. He takes mescaline and basically trips his balls off. And the party girl I used to be thought, yay. My experience wasn't anything like his, though. People looked like tiny rainbow outlines, and I would notice that some of them would just appear from nowhere. Those ones, the ones from nowhere, I think they're the travelers. They kind of merge into one person, and suddenly there's only one outline. That's what I see. But you, no drugs for you, young lady. Tea and nothing else, all right?
Tea sounds like a good idea.
So, what I think from what you said about your dream is that
Okay,
you're
Rain,
trying so
hello.
hard to...
So, aliens. Violet. What are we thinking, Lex?
Violet and aliens?
Hasn't Bron told you? Violet said she was abducted by aliens. But not your usual stick me on a slab, call me grey type aliens. Aliens that decorate.
Decorating aliens?
Strange, isn't it? Why would an alien decorate? Perhaps an alien that's not an alien?
If it's a traveller, why is it strangling people?
Well, it's a right, obviously. But the alien Violet's talking about probably isn't the same traveller. Perhaps this is something new we haven't discovered yet. using humans as decor.
Ray, why do you pray for them?
Because the Traveller is so powerful. It inhabits you, and you remember nothing. It goes on a killing spree, or worse, and you're held accountable. I pray for the victims, and for forgiveness, and for the unlucky person that becomes its vessel.
Have you been a vessel?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Lex, I don't know what I was doing the night Dorota died. I don't know. I don't remember. I was in my room. I was praying. But then I woke up and my hands hurt. My hands hurt. Now, don't you tell Bronwyn. She's got enough going on. Don't tell anyone.
Okay. I mean, I might tell Sam. Somehow. Anyway.
These tattoos are a reminder that some things are best left unseen.
Hello, Cab. Chief, no.
As far as I can...
Ellis, no.
Well, I wish I hadn't seen that.
Oh, no. Okay.
Curiosity shop is now...
Worth a try. Let's,
You're listening to Radio...
Let's give Bronwyn a go around. And then we'll do the chief,
Hi.
and then we'll wrap up this
I'm
chapter, I guess.
I'm Bronwyn.
I didn't know where she came from.
Nothing for Violet.
Playing with the radio, and all of a sudden there's this woman.
Rain.
What can we do to help Ellis? Is there something you want to tell me about last night? What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do? Do you really think she's got a chance?
Let's just say she's got a pretty good head start. Doesn't mean she's going to win.
Is there something you want to tell me about last night?
I don't think so, Bron. My evenings are pretty dull.
How are your hands? I know when you're lying, Rain.
What an interesting paradox. If I was the murderer, then I would be a traveller, not Rain. Ergo, you wouldn't know whether I was lying either way.
Are you the...
No, I'm not doing that.
Bron, this isn't like you. You're letting things get to you. Maybe you should have a lie down. Get some Four of Swords.
Tarot joke.
In my rear view mirror. The red glow of my brake lights illuminating...
Okay, Lexi.
I thought about the whole restraining thing, and it's really hard to ask someone if they mind you tying them up for a while. I did a thing for Sam anyway. It might have helped.
What are you doing now?
What? Restraining thing? What?
I don't know. I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Log into Tarotism. Stay with me.
No.
Good idea. I'll stay in my room, log in, and wait for you to give me the all clear. Then they'll know I'm not a suspect. You're the best.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty great. And we're off.
I wanted to say I was breathing, but in all honesty, I
Okay,
was
let's try the others. No, nothing for the chief.
Death.
Nothing for Ellis. And probably
That
nothing
is-
for Poe. Yep, that's right. So we'll switch to the chief.
At night again. My legs felt like jello as I approached. One hand on the...
So I'm probably being a bit too methodical with this, but
Hi,
I actually
Hi.
don't really
Hi,
have
I'm
a
Chief
clue who I suspect right now. Obviously, Rain is suspicious. Zach might not be suspicious. Poe possibly slightly is.
That was currently
Let's go round.
behind the remnants of puberty.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Yes, I did.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills. Are you?
No. Not anymore.
I think you're supposed to take the pills, Violet.
Well, you're normally more forceful about it, Claude. You said my UFO was real. So why am I taking pills?
Good question.
I didn't say the UFO was real.
Are you trying to make me go mad? Just an hour ago, you said there was a UFO sighting. Now it's take the pills, Violet.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognised. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby? They all had red hair.
Yes, they all had red hair. They were all very pretty. And they were all alive.
I mean,
in that moment.
The alien has good taste, I guess.
My calm was unraveling. Sir, calm down.
Nothing for Bronwyn.
Where did this happen? I looked
Rain. Hello.
Tell me about Hong Kong. What does the name Lawrence Petrovsky mean to you?
About yay high, beard, thick rim glasses. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Tell me about Hong Kong.
If you know about Hong Kong, then I don't have to tell you anything. It's all in that report that you've clearly read.
like satin sheets. Like satin bed sheets.
Lexi.
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
You're a good judge of character.
Thanks, Lexi. It's always a pleasure.
Anything for you, Chief?
What road was the accident on?
Check Bronwyn. No, I guess I did.
Sweat drenched my pajamas, and I was safe at home.
Okay, here's a cab. Ellis? Nope.
My car.
Poe?
Chief DuPont. Grave news, indeed.
Yeah, it's grave.
Will Ellis be safe with you here?
No. She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle the radio?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I don't want to dilute my brand. I would love to.
Then I will pencil you in, Chief. It would be an honor and a privilege. Sorry, I must go back to the broadcast. The radio, she calls me like a siren, and she must be obeyed.
I watched them walk up the driveway and see their mouths moving, but it takes a while to hear what they're saying. Do you understand? Your daughter's been in a fatal accident.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
On to Sam. I think we've done pretty much all we can.
From the screen, because at that moment, that very moment,
have a quick visit to the Chief to do a recap. Rolling your eyes for. Did you get a phone call from Violet's doctor?
Yeah, Dr. Tanner. She's checking up on Violet. Why are you still giving her a hard time about this? She's had it tough enough already.
What do you mean tough?
She's had a shopping list of medical issues. This is just the latest thing. She might seem tough on the outside, but she's frightened, Sam. About a lot of things.
What things?
The doctor said the aliens are delusions, a side effect of her previous alcoholism. She's been sober 6 months, and I don't want to change that, Sam. The neuropathy she suffered due to alcohol is causing her problems. The pills are to try to help with that, but guess they have side effects too. Memory loss. She's not a monster. Just a little girl lost.
I mean, the pills don't sound great.
She was drinking to forget. She ran with a bad crowd a few years ago. They branded their backs with symbols, basically a cult. The leaders were imprisoned, but they left a lot of baggage behind. You won't get any mileage talking to her about it, I assure you.
Oh, don't underestimate me, Chief. Okay, what do we know overall?
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bromman Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. Ellis knows Violet because of the free radio project. Violet's been doing some web searches on Ellis. You think that's a jealous streak. I think it's a sign of the times. You've still not accepted my friend request, have you? Violet's just admitted being at the crime scene last night with Zach. It's not looking good for Zach now. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. I think you've narrowed it down to Zach, Rain, and Lexi. That's just my professional opinion, mind you. Feel free to ignore the person who hired you.
I will.
That's it.
And I'm not accepting your friend request.
Present.
See you.
Well, Monroe, I think
let's have a quick go around, see if I've got any more questions for people. Yeah, I do.
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
And just friends, because I may have accepted a wedding proposal on your behalf.
What do you know, Sam?
Poe wants to marry you.
He does?
Yes.
That's so sweet of him. But I could never do that.
I called. I kind of told him you would. Let's not do that. Why not?
I'm not ready to settle down, Sam. And Poe has a wife and family, and I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh dear. You delivered a radio to the guest house, quickly changing the subject.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
I mean, she's not too fond of people, no, but... I'm not going to say she was jealous, that's a bit harsh. I don't know. Believe...
I'm not alone in this. And I know if by the sound...
Poe. Anything else from you, Poe? You asked Ellis to marry you, did you?
I didn't expect news to travel this fast.
You
can't tell anyone else.
I'm very good at my job.
I've not told my wife yet. I think she should at least hear it from me.
And if Ellis dies?
I will leave my wife either way.
Oh, fair enough.
I do hate people that jump ship only when another ship pulls up alongside them. If I drown, it's only right and fair.
I mean, if you're not happy in your relationship, that's fine, but I have no say in that, so I'm not going to tell him to stay with his wife and family. I mean...
Alice won't die, though, will she, Sam? You're going to make sure of that.
I probably shouldn't have accepted his proposal, but in for a penny.
And it's tiny. And it's made of...
Let's quickly run through, and then we'll switch to the next
We
chapter.
had the same metal in one of our earlier
Okay. Zach told me... Zach said you were at Dorota's last night. Care to comment?
He didn't.
He did.
He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house.
Why were you following Zach?
I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was.
Yes, he
I
was.
saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
Why didn't you? No, it's kind of obvious. Did you see anyone else outside Dorota's house?
Nobody went in or out whilst Zach was there. I tailed him as soon as he left. He drives like a maniac, so I'd lose him otherwise.
So, you have scars on your back?
Yes. Should I be surprised you've seen it?
Probably not at this
Tattoos and
point.
Piercings were frowned upon, but they're all in vogue now. Maybe branding scars will be in fashion too.
Screw it. All in. Chief told me about the cult.
How do you do it, Sam? It's been just a few hours since you've arrived, and yet you've got my life story already.
It's a gift. No, I'm not from the cult. Come on. No, I'm not doing that.
I can barely remember anything about it anymore. I drank solidly for quite a long time. Day drinking, morning drinking, afternoon drinking. According to Dr. Tanner, I've hurt my body quite a bit. My nervous system. Alcoholic neuropathy. That's why I can't really feel the tips of my fingers anymore. Most of the memories have gone now. It just took quite a bit of me with it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Apparently, their essence remains ingrained.
Okay, Bronwyn. Am I all wrapped up with you? Yep.
Were they crushed?
Good question. I do not know.
Rain. Oh no, I'm not dropping. I'm not dropping Lexi in it. I refuse.
Listening to Radio August. Dark Night.
Okay, Lexi. And we're done. Okay.
Mother, read by Brandy Clark.
That's everyone. Hey, the cap,
After
and
Mother
on
died, Penn started putting on weight.
to the next chapter, which will be
pasty
in
roll
the
fat
next
that
video.
bulged over the
So
waist
I
of her
will
jeans secretly
catch you
pleased
all
her.
then.
It was her own little fat roll. Look how big